Throughout history, women faced harsh punishments, sometimes for genuine offenses, but often for baseless accusations. If crimes like adultery were taken seriously, what about the absurdity of witch trials? Today we'll talk about two notorious methods of punishment that were predominantly used on women, the cucking stool and the ducking stool. The cucking stool was simple, picture a chair, but not the comfy kind you'd want to relax in. This chair was more like a throne of shame, placed in the town square for all to see. It was used to punish people, mostly women, accused of being scolds. Now, who were these so-called scolds? Basically, women who talked back, gossiped too much, or dared to challenge the norms of their time. The offender would be strapped into this chair and paraded around town like some sort of grim carnival attraction. The crowd, oh, they didn't hold back. Shouting, laughing, and sometimes even throwing rotten food were all part of the spectacle. But that's not the worst of it. Enter the ducking stool. Imagine this, a wooden or iron chair, sometimes even surrounded by a sturdy iron cage attached to a long wooden beam perched over a river or pond. The punishment? Dunking. The accused, often suspected of being a witch or a troublemaker, was strapped to the chair and lowered into the icy water, submerged for 10 to 20 seconds at a time. Now here's the chilling part. This wasn't just a punishment. It was often used as a twisted test of guilt or innocence. If a woman was accused of witchcraft, the ducking stool became her courtroom. She would be plunged into the water repeatedly, the freezing river soaking her clothes and stealing her breath. After each dunk, she might be pulled out just long enough to confess, and if she didn't, the process would continue until she either broke and admitted to being a witch or drowned. If she died, her innocence was proclaimed and her place in heaven was guaranteed. However, if she survived and somehow floated, it was seen as proof of her guilt, and she faced execution, either by hanging or, in some cases, burning at the stake. A true no-win situation. Some of the last recorded cases include Mrs. Gamble in Plymouth in 1808, Lenny Pipes, a notorious scold, in 1809, and Sarah Leake in 1817, both from Leominster. In Sarah Leake's case, the water in the pond was so low that she was merely wheeled around the town in the chair. So what do you think about this form of justice? Was it truly justice, or just a cruel way to enforce fear and control? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Discover more fascinating and historic tales on our channel.